Hi everybody and welcome to another episode with the Anxious Resistance. Today I'm talking about another medication of the SSRI class, and this medication is Citalopram or Celexa. Now, it is used to treat major depressive disorder, also to treat obsessive compulsive disorder, panic disorder, and social phobia. The antidepressant effects of Citalopram or Celexa can take up to 4 weeks. So usually it's 3 to 4 weeks before people feel any different on Celexa, and can take up to 6 weeks to get the full effect of the dose. Citalopram was first synthesized in 1972 by chemist Klaus Bogesso and his research group at the pharmaceutical company Lundbeck, and was first marketed in 1989 in Denmark. It was first marketed in the US in 1998. The original patent expired in 2003, allowing other companies to legally produce and market generic versions. In the United States, Citalopram carries a black box warning stating that it may increase suicidal thinking and behavior in those under the age of 24. You may have heard in other videos of mine before, but I discuss how this actually happened to me, not with Celexa, but with a medication that's very similar known as Lexapro or escitalopram, which is actually considered to be a more refined version of Celexa or citalopram. Okay, so let's talk about this drug a little bit. It is an SSRI, so what it does is it blocks the serotonin transporter from reuptaking serotonin from the synaptic cleft. Now, the synaptic cleft is that space between your neurons, and this is where the chemical communication takes place. When you have high levels of serotonin in that space, you feel good, and you have high mood, and you have energy. And when you have low serotonin, you don't feel good, and you have no energy, no motivation, and you're depressed. What citalopram or Celexa does, it keeps that serotonin in that space. So it keeps it from being taken back up into the synapse to be reused and lets it stay there. And that's the purpose of what these antidepressants, these SSRIs, do. And what that does is it allows you to feel good. It allows you to make the best of the serotonin that you do have that has been released into that space. Along with other SSRIs, you can have anticholinergic side effects. So this includes, dry mucous membranes, constipation, dry mouth. You can have other side effects, headache, fatigue. The list goes on. Some of the serious ones with SSRIs include that worsening of depression, that increase of suicidal ideation. You have other side effects such as sexual dysfunction. People may have difficulty reaching orgasm, or may have difficulty having an erection when they're on one of these antidepressants. So that's something to be aware of. It can be treated with other medications to help relieve that if it's a serious problem for you. And there are also other medications to try if Celexa is really bad for that for you. Not all SSRIs are the same. They are a first-line treatment for anxiety and major depressive disorder. Like I said, citalopram or Celexa is similar to Lexapro or escitalopram, but there are quite a few others. So if your reaction to Celexa or citalopram is poor, you don't have an increase in mood, or you have terrible side effects, there are other medications that you can try, and everybody's brain chemistry is different, so you'll react differently to each medication, as they do not work exactly the same as each other. Citalopram or Celexa is not a medication that I have ever been on before or tried. As I mentioned before, I have tried Lexapro, and you can see my video about that, which I'll link above, and learn about my experience with that. Now, if you have any questions about this medication, have any questions about side effects, how long it takes to work, anything like that, comment them down below. Celexa is a medication that I do see prescribed in a psychiatric setting. As a nurse, I do dispense it, and it is used fairly often. And a lot of people find that it is helpful and it is good for them. If you have any questions, again, comment them down below. Thank you so much for watching this video with the Anxious Resistance. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel if you want to see more, and thank you so much for watching.